Hi, welcome to the Painting Show, Series 11. So glad you decided to join me. And I have a very fun painting to do for you guys. I have a very fun one to do. And so subscribe and comment and like all those fun things. Oh, yeah, all those fun things, man. And then be sure to read down in the description below. Okay, let's get started. This is it right here. This is going to be a real fun one to do. It's kind of like an Easter one, but I know it's not Easter. But I thought, well, I decided to go ahead and do one that's pretty fun. And let's see here. Oh, knocked my pen over. Ah, goodness. Tell what, I'm going to go ahead and go into some red paint. See if we can paint these hearts. Ah, there you go. Okay, yes, there's some red paint there. Using a very small brush. So, yeah. So yeah, you'll be sure to subscribe and all that good fun stuff. Subscribe and like. Painting hearts. Okay, hang on just a minute. I got. Okay, hang on, y'all. Hang on just a sec. I was talking to the. I was talking to this phone right here, y'all. That's who I was talking to. Okay, hang on just a minute. Hang on. Okay, there we go. Okay. All right. Now, we'll go ahead and paint these hearts on here. And this is a real fun one to do. Now they do make different kind of canvases like this with all these designs on them. I'm pretty sure make some for Halloween, but I'm not a Halloween person, alright? No. I'm not a Halloween person at all, so I don't like that holiday. But I do like Christmas and Thanksgiving and Easter. I do like that holiday. Those are the only holidays I like. The real holiday I like is Christmas. Christmas is a fun time. I like Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving is a real fun one too. And that way you get to be with your families and so yeah. But no, I'm not a Halloween person at all. I don't like Halloween. I don't like it. There's only painty hearts in here. this small brush, you can really get into uh, some tight areas now. So we're gonna paint this egg a different color. Let me know in the comments if you guys ever dye Easter eggs. I used to dye Easter eggs growing up. Growing up, I used to dye Easter eggs, and that was always fun. What the fun part was trying to find the Easter eggs. You know, we used to do fun things like that in my family. Hide the Easter eggs. Oops, don't worry about that. Yeah, we used to do some fun stuff. I'm not gonna worry about that because I will cover that up. But yeah, dyeing the Easter eggs was always a fun thing to do. How many of y'all out there ever dyed Easter eggs and then tried to find them? I just didn't like eating those. Oh goodness. Yeah, I like to eat eggs, but not Easter eggs. That's Of course, you take the shell off of the Easter eggs and just eat the hard-boiled eggs. Of course, now if you want hard-boiled eggs, you can buy them at Walmart's. Oh goodness. Okay, now we got egg there. We're gonna wash this little brush out and paint that egg. Let's see here. It'll be a fun one to paint that. Ooh, we can paint orange. Orange might show up real good. You want to make sure that you get your brush washed real good. Dry it off. Load up a color. I said, we're gonna do yellow. Let's do orange. Let's go into this orange right here. You need a fine brush to do this with. Very fine. You all leave me some comments. Let me know how you guys like these painting shows. I don't mind doing some Christmas ones like this. Some Christmas ones like that. I don't mind doing Christmas ones. I like Christmas trees and maybe Santa's Workshop or something like that. If they had a 9x12 with a Santa's Workshop, on it. I would love to do something like that. That'd be loads of fun. Oh, I have to tell you a funny story. Well, it's not really a funny story, but I'm gonna tell you a story about when I was growing up. When I was growing up in the early 70s, there used to be a car dealership, a car dealership, and at this car dealership, they used to have Santa's Workshop. Each year, the dealership or the car dealership would do a display of Santa's Workshop, and it was awesome to see it. Very awesome. They had a lot of mechanical figures, like Santa's elves and all that, and it's always good to go around and see that, and they used to have cotton, and some of the elves looked like they'd be building toys, and I think it was pretty awesome to see that. It was at a car dealership, Holmes Pontiac. That's what it was called, Holmes Pontiac, and it was a real car dealership, and so I got to see Santa's Workshop. Santa's Workshop, that's what they called it. And it was a fantastic place to go to. I get to see, I got to see Santa and his elves. Yeah, the elves. Some of the elves look like they'd be using tools like a hammer and all that kind of stuff. Real neat to see all that. It looked like they put a lot of time and effort into it too. And then stores like malls, you go to a big old mall somewhere, and they would have that kind of stuff. Because I remember a lot of that kind of stuff as growing up. Excuse me. But yeah, I remember that in malls and places like that, they would have that in there. But a car dealership and a flower shop, oh my goodness. I'll tell that story right quick. So there was a place where they serve flowers, like real flowers, and this man had a big old mechanical Santa Claus and a snowman. Oh, I never forget about the snowman. But anyway, I think it was a Santa Claus. But anyway, he had the thing plugged in, and when customers come in his store, that they see that big old Santa Claus standing there, and they've been moving around. And well, let me tell you about this real funny story about this lady. A customer walked into this flower shop one day, and he had the thing working. She bent over to do something, and the thing pinched her. Yeah, pinched her, or bend down or something. I don't know. What it did, but it was kind of funny. I really liked that though. We're not gonna worry about that too much. Yeah, I can get that cleaned up. Okay. You want to say, is that a true story? Yeah, it's true. It is a true story. I'm here today. Now the flower shop is probably still there, but as far as them using it, Santa Claus and Snowman, I don't know about that one. But, out where I used to live in the early 70s, almost, okay, we used to drive around, my mom and my brother and then my dad, we used to drive around and look at Christmas lights in the neighborhood, and I always enjoyed doing that. Oh, there you go. Okay, use a very small brush on this. you see the rabbit? All right. So you leave his nose like it is, because I got color right there I can use for his nose. All right, there we go. Look at there. Oh, look how cute that is. And then paint his arms. It's a little girl rabbit. See? So you got some pink there. Oh, we do have some pink. Oh, this big. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. There we go. Here we go. Here we go. Ah, there we go. Look at there. There we go. Now she got, that has a pink nose and a pink, yeah, that's pretty cool. All right, let's look at some of this other stuff down there. Let's see, gonna have, oop, I know, concerned about that. Yeah. So let me know in the comments if you guys ever been, if you guys ever dyed Easter eggs, or let me know also in the comments if you guys ever hang Christmas lights up. I love that, you know. Now starting this Friday, if you get your questions in by no later than, let's see, no later than Thursday, okay? I'm gonna start answering questions and answers on my shows. It's gonna be called question and answers. And what I'll do is I'll answer your questions about art. If you have a question, ooh, that's nice. If you have a question about art, you let me know, okay? And every Friday, I will answer your question. If you have a channel, I will shout out your channel for you, okay? I might do that egg that color. Okay. Because I might could do that for y'all. Okay. So like that. Just get your questions in no later than Thursday, and then on Friday, when I'm doing my Friday show, then I will answer your questions for you. Okay. And once again, if you want to paint like this, just get yourself some canvases and some paints and paint on with me. And if you have a problem with your paintings, then you can let me know in the comments. And then I'll try to answer those questions for you, okay? Or I might do it in on my you know, question and answer day, okay? If you start painting and you run into a problem, you let me know. Let me know in the comments. now you can see it, see? And then there's the water. There's still this chicken right there. Wow, look at that. Oh, wow. That's cool, ain't it? Now watch this little brush out. And wipe it off. Now we're going to go to this down here. To this chicken. And I'm going to use this. Maybe a cheap brush, but sure just get in all those tight corners, man. I am Artist Mark. I don't think I tell you that. I am Artist Mark. And I love to paint. I love doing videos for you guys because some of y'all just probably just learning how to paint. Get yourself some canvases like this and paint these things. I can use crayons, but I prefer to use paints instead, like watercolors. Get yourself some watercolors and go for it. Just have fun. Be fun and be creative. But most of all, just have fun at it. I'm going to paint its eye yellow. I went in the brush like this because the paints I'm using dry real fast. So you have to have you have to keep your canvas wet at all times. It's like doing acrylics. Use beak. Okay, everybody doing this beak. Okay. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and do his eye real quick. Do his eye. Let me know in the comments if you guys like me to do more canvases like this. I don't mind doing them. I mean, they have different designs and stuff you can get. Oh, man, I like this one. You don't need a big brush to do it with either. I can do it about the size brush I got. Do it. Have fun. Hope you're enjoying this one. Well, I hope y'all enjoyed this one. It was a lot of fun doing this one. And we'll paint again next time. Y'all take care now. Bye now. Bye, y'all.